Hey guys, it's Gus. And the other day I made a video, a quick one, on the Captain Elena Sartell companion that comes from the Battle Pass. And she's still epic, so if I'm going to test her, because somebody will mention this in the comments that she isn't upgraded, even though it doesn't really matter, I'll still do it. Um, well, it won't be a complete waste, because if she's any good, then I'll be using her. But if not, rip tokens. Well, anyways, okay, she's mythic now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compare her to the Greenscale Bowman because the Greenscale Bowman seems to be a popular companion. So how I'm gonna test this is I have the ratings on the boss set to 5K, which means this boss will have 95 million hit points. We're not gonna do all 95 million hit points because it will take forever. This test is kind of long, regardless, and I'm gonna do 2 bars, so that's 19 million damage. So what I do is I take the 19 million damage and divide it by the number of seconds it takes, and that's how much damage it's doing per second. But DPS is kind of it's a very misleading number on these companions. What you're really trying to decide is which companion is better than the next companion, because the damage per second is going to change with every single change you make to your gear, because your item level and your ratings, well, most of your ratings affect the companion's damage. So anytime any of those change, your companion's damage will change. So we're just going to see if it's better than the Greenscale Bowman using what I'm currently equipped with. I got the damage boots to 7%. Well, wait, why do I have those on? I want these bad boys. I gotta see if these work. So I got the wait, 5%? What's that saying 5%? Yeah, we want the 7% boots and the 5% damage ring. I gotta see if they stack though. So this one's called Wild Space Predator, and this one is called Wild Space Predator as well. And when you look in the buff bar, you see both buffs though. So I don't know. We got to check it out. Aragon did a great video on this morning, but I need to know if these boots work or not because I grinded my butt off to get those. Well, regardless, let's get underway. So I have the Conjured Fighter summoned so that to help ensure we have combat advantage. And when I do this test, all I do is attack at one time with an aim shot to get it in combat. And this test isn't absolutely perfect because when you start or stop the watch is gonna depend, but it's gonna give us a very good idea of which one's performing better. So we're gonna summon this guy, and we're gonna wrong attack. We're gonna start the clock now. And with the Greenscale Bowman, it's like 5 or 6 minutes. So if you want to just see what the results are, just fast forward to the end. But I'm gonna do the whole test here so that anybody watching it can question it or critique it or find a flaw with the testing, which is totally fine because when you're testing, it's very easy to overlook stuff. But this is kind of a big deal that I don't want to mess up because, people like me could make decisions on this based on the outcome. The Greenscale Bowman is a very, very popular companion right now. If you're already noticing one flaw she has, is that she's a melee. So she will probably die more often than the Greenscale Bowman will. But what I really like about her is she gives this. She's a buffer. She gives everybody in the group 5% action point gain. Anybody within 50 feet. And 50 feet is pretty far. I mean, 5% AP is a lot of AP. For example, we have the bonus and the bonus that's giving, well, it's 6% AP if it's at Celestial, but at Mythic was a 5% AP gain. And then we got a Mount Caller that's giving 5% AP gain as well, and I'm not using that. So, I mean, it's the same bonus you get from a Mythic Caller. So 5% is a fairly significant amount. There's a lot of times in the article where you're a sliver away from being able to do your daily, and having her in the group would help prevent that from happening. Especially in this new dungeon where you're not constantly engaged in combat. For example, in the first boss, when you're floating for the gravity, you're not building your AP. Well, you can, but you're not building it as fast. So you may not have your artifact ready for or daily ready for the second artifact call. Same with the second boss. You're running around from platform to platform trying to avoid the mirrors. So your AP you'll be losing on your AP gain. And the third boss, there's a lot of times where you can't attack, you know. Well, you can, but you probably shouldn't. For example, when it has the orange shield and is doing reflective damage, you probably don't want to attack it because you're just going to be hurting yourself. So we're at 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and we already got 9.5 million damage. So this is looking really good. But again, I got to compare it to the Greenscale Bowman. I'm not a fan of the Greenscale Bowman. I never really use that thing. I'm all about the team buffing companions. So if I'm going to go with damage comp and it buffs the group, you know, 5% AP, I mean, that's a win. So we'll see. Man, I can't believe if both these bonuses, they don't work, this is going to be a stinker. Oh my god, those boots were a pain in the ass to get. A lot of people wasted a lot of sleep helping me get those. Thank you, everybody. Goodness. The damage shirt I was thinking about getting. Thanks to Aragon for pointing out it doesn't stack with the ring. I think I have the shirt. I just haven't used it because I do like the combat advantage from the old shirt. Let's see now. I think I got it. Let's go to collections while we're waiting. I think I got the shirt. Might be wrong. I got 4 of the 6. Let's see now. Oh, so there's 2 shirts I'm missing. I'm missing the damage shirt. I guess I could go buy it in the campaign store though. We'll see. Here we go. 2 bars. Come on. It's probably gonna be right around the 5. Right, actually below the 5-minute mark. We're at 3 minutes 59. 4 minutes now. And we're about 1 2/3 bar down. Notice I'm not paying attention to her damage numbers because she has a bleed, so you're going to see small damage ticks. But we're looking at the aggregate, how much she does. Thank you. But doing a vid now. Video now. Thanks, Bear. Sorry I can't join, man. I always feel bad saying no. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer. Get my finger. Oh, we're at 4:45. Let's see where the Greenscale Bowman's can be. I'm going to try to stop as close as I can. As close as oh, it's almost there. As close as I can to that bar. Okay. This is where the human error comes in. Because on console, we don't have any third-party software to help us test. And we're going to stop right there. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So let's go and unsummon him. Right there. So 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you were interested, 5 minutes would be 300 seconds, right? 60 times 5 would be 310 seconds. So let's go to the calculator and take 19 million and divide that by 310 seconds, and you get 61,290 damage per second. Not bad. Let's see how the Greenscale Bowman works now. Remember, 510. Companions, we're going to summon the Greenscale. Wherever he is. Greenscale. Remember, 5 minutes and 10 seconds is our time right now. And let's go and reset the stopwatch. And we'll get this guy. And we're going to start the watch as soon as I attack, which we're going to do now. Oops. I did split shot and aim shot. Forgive my horrible testing. If it's 510 or less, obviously the Greenscale is doing better. But if it's more than 510, that means the Captain Sartell is doing more damage and buffing the group. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I have a feeling, though, that Captain Sartell might be it. Ooh, boy. We'll see. I think he has combat advantage. Yeah, his numbers are showing CA. think he has CA. Pretty sure he does. Because you can see the crit if they're orange, and then that sword means it's combat advantage. Okay. We're at a minute. He's got 4 more minutes to take 2 bars of health off. I don't know if he's gonna pull it off. Wow. We'll have a really good idea at the 1 bar mark. If it's over 2.5 minutes, uh-oh. The thing is, also, if you didn't know, a lot of your stats do affect the companion's damage, but one of them that doesn't is outgoing damage. So once your ratings are maxed out, you're really not going to improve your companion's damage very much more, unless your item level goes up. Stuff like the Bateri won't affect his damage, or the Minsk, or the Neverwinter Knight. Yeah, I'm running a Raptor. I've been joining I think I have 12 completes, and I think 7 of those 12 are last boss invites. So thank you to everybody who's been inviting me to those last bosses. I really appreciate it. The 5 runs were on day 1. I don't think I've ran the dungeon yet since then. Kiddos have all been homesick and whatnot, so I haven't been able to play that much. All right, we're at 220. He's got a bar off. This is looking very close, actually. Holy shit. We're gonna see. Oh man, I wish we could be taking bets right now. Yeah, Bear said hi YouTube. He's too funny. He's the player, and like 3 different times he's taken my cohorts in the Tom challenges. He's so damn good. So I really appreciate when he sends me an invite. Okay, we're at 3 minutes. Oh boy, this is gonna be very, very close. Holy shit. 5% AP gain too. Wow. What's my AP currently at? I don't even know. Let's look at my power, and I get 15% more with the. If you have, so the thing is, if you want to run no Raptor, it's expensive. You got to change all your insignias around. You know, you got to be running all dominance and tranquilities in as many of the slots as you can. You know, the enlightened there isn't one, so you got to usually run skill or precision. But you know, so basically, like right now, there's 5 there's 5 enlightened, so that means 10 insignias you got to go for Forte. So I don't know if it's actually going to be that much, because you have to sell the ones you have, or you could. And then if you sold those and then bought the Fortes, how much would you actually be losing or spending to get it? I don't know. But so it's not all 15 insignias. It's really about 10 insignias. And if you already have a couple dominants on, then it's even less. Okay, we're getting close. We're at 430. So it looks like he's going to do a little bit more damage. Oh, God, that notification. Got my finger on the trigger. Let's... oh, almost. Almost. One more. There we go. 448. So if we take 19 million and divide that by 4 times 6 is 244. 240 plus 48 is 288. So instead of dividing it by 310 seconds, we're going to divide it by 288 seconds. So it goes from 61,290, and now it's 288. So now that goes up to 65,972 thousand damage a second, which is less than a 10% damage loss. What did I say it was? 61,290 minus 61,290. 4,682. 4,682 divided by 6,290. So it's doing 7.6% less damage, but you're getting 5% AP gain? Whoo, that's a hard one to say. Oh my goodness. Well, you do you. You do whatever you want. The key takeaway is she's doing some very nice damage. She is melee though, and for whatever that's worth. But she is giving a 5% AP gain to the group. Stay class, Neverwinter. See you soon.